Hello guys and gals, and welcome to SD Monstros livestream. It's a wonderful evening here in San Diego, California, and I'm spending it with you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Hope all of you are doing well. Just thought I'd go live and give you all an update. Be sure to stay hydrated. Had a pretty good day today. Woke up early, went for a walk on the beach, went shopping, then drove home, cleaned up the house. I had to wash all the windows, that was a pain. Have you ever tried washing windows? It's just a non-stop circular motion. It's a good full body workout though. I had to wash each window in the house, and it was a pain. I was sweating, that's for sure. I think that's a sign of me being out of shape. On the playlist we have copyright-free music.
Don't swear.
want to talk about a friend of mine. I won't say his real name on stream. His nickname was Oso. And he's from Chicago. He moved from Chicago to San Diego. And he got a job with me. We ended up becoming really good friends. And after a while, we kind of grew on each other. The things we did got old. We were no longer having that bond that we had before. So, long story short, we stopped being friends. There's no specific reason, we just stopped talking to each other. He was a good dude. I'm sure he thought the same of me. We just had too many differences. We would do everything, we'd chill, we'd go to clubs, go catch a game. We just grew apart after a while. I think he moved back to Chicago. But that goes to show that nothing lasts forever. Could be your best friend, just be a simple friend. We were friends for about 4 years. And I had plans of going to Chicago and spending some time up there. That canceled out. I kind of flaked out. I didn't really want to go. I could picture what Chicago is. Big buildings, windy city, deep dish pizza. There, I just named Chicago for you. There's no need for me to go out there. We did have a good time. We used to spar at the gym. He'd be my spar buddy. After a while, people grow old with each other. Doesn't matter if he's your friend or a roommate even. I hope he's doing good. I lost contact with him. We do have a lot of good memories, We went to Hollywood, Rodeo Drive. We did a photo shoot up there. A shout out to Oso. He's a Mexican kid like me. Wasn't as tall as me or good looking, but he could fight with the rest of them. He was a brawler, that's for sure. I've seen him give a good licks to some people. He had quick hands for a average height Mexican. El Oso. That's a cool nickname. Oso, Mexican bear. Oso in Spanish means bear. I remember he wanted to hook me up with his sister. I never liked that idea. But she was pretty. But I know how it would go. It would just be me dating her. Then I'm gonna be cool with the dad. Then the dad's gonna order me around. I know how it is. You date a girl, you get to know the family. Then the dad's gonna start ordering you around. And the mom's gonna start telling you what to do. So I thought about it really well. I'm like, should I date her? Then I decided no. I didn't want all that hoopla of going to camping and fishing. Hey, what's up, the real DJ Fruit Loops? I'm just remembering a friend of mine. They called him Oso. Big bone Mexican kid from the south side of Chicago. I found some pictures. I was cleaning my room and I found some pictures of when we used to go to the ball game up at Dodger Stadium. I made him wear a Padres hat. He wasn't even from San Diego, and we just wanted to do that to egg on Dodger fans. There's some pictures floating around. I'm sure I'll find them. Hey, welcome, I'm Pearl. So shout out to Oso. Hopefully he's doing good back in Chicago. I guess San Diego got too tough for you. Well, he's back with his mom, so that's good. She'll take care of you. Always trust family when the wind gets too windy. Freestyle? I don't really have anything written. Maybe when I have a few drinks in the future. I have to be careful with what I say because this internet theme, people will take words out of context, clip you, and you'll be canceled forever.
Everything in moderation. Except for popcorn. Popcorn doesn't count. Skinny pie.
Thank you, Emperor.
Enjoy endlessly.
I did write some lyrics for a song. It's in my notepad in the closet. I have to look for it. But it's about my city.
And the world's first
And it took me about 2 days to write it.
GMC
And I made sure to put in all the words that rhyme. There's some sentences that don't rhyme.
Plus, get over 3,200 total.
I think it's pretty good. I always wanted to write a song. So, why not write a song about where you live? That's what I did. It could be good or bad depending on how I sing it. Really? I didn't know that. Well, it's for everyone to wear. The San Diego Padres don't judge anyone. As long as you're a good person in society, you could believe in whatever you want. I myself am raised Catholic. Of course, I don't practice Catholicism at the moment. If you're a good person in society, believe in whatever you want. Mike? I messaged him because I saw him boozing. I told him he needed to take a break. I mean, it's okay to booze every once in a while, but you have to give your liver a break. Going hard like that every other day, you're just asking for liver failure. Like, I know my limit. I do my boozing once a month. Because you gotta let your body revamp and let it heal for after you give it a pounding of tequila. Yeah, I keep in touch with Mike. I follow him on Instagram, so if he needs me, he can just DM me, or if he wants someone to talk to. I know times are tough right now. And some people could be cold. All they need is a conversation. I was cleaning my house today and I got so tired. I cleaned all the windows in my house, and we have 4 different rooms plus the garage. So I had to clean the garage window. Yeah, positive distractions. True. And I'm taking a break from working out just for the holidays. I'll get back to it. I won't lose my muscle mass. If anything, I'll get bigger from the latency of letting my body heal. Yeah, cleaning windows is tough. I just did the one room and already I started sweating. But there were big windows though. I cleaned the inside and the outside. And a few spiders had to go, unfortunately. That's just the way it is. Those black widows, man, I had some big suckers near the corner of the windows. Right outside, I had to go in my backyard. On the other side of this wall, there's like more land and then it's a big walkway. So I had to go on the other side, go to the backyard, and then I had to clean the outside of the window. Then I have this window here, clean the inside and the outside. In the other room where we have like storage, I had to clean that window. I saw a big brown spider. It looked like a brown recluse. Big brown sucker. And when I mashed it, it made like a hissing noise. Like a shh. I felt like that little spider was screaming when I squashed it. Or humming or something. Well, it was either him or me. I'm not gonna let some spider go just because I don't feel like killing an insect. Yeah. I think we need to get this house fumigated. I'm seeing one too many spiders. They're not too many though. I killed about 3. 3 spiders isn't too bad. Yeah, I only kill the poisonous ones. They say you don't kill the daddy longlegs, because those are the ones that kill the black widows and the other spiders. So, if you see a daddy longlegs, don't kill it. I always used to see them at my local church. They had big daddy longlegs just hanging on the wall. And I thought, well, there's a reason why the church doesn't kill them, because they don't hurt humans. The big daddy longlegs actually kill the venomous spiders. Yeah, I don't kill the daddy longlegs. And they say you shouldn't kill a possum, because the possums kill all the little, black widows, from what I heard. Black widows? Alright, I'll think about it, Aunt Pearl. You're softening me up to not kill black widows. If it's a brown recluse, I might have to, say goodbye to it. I don't like harming living things, but if it's either them or me, it sure is not going to be me. I was talking to a girl on Instagram, and she's pretty, and then she told me that she has a kid. So I'm kind of thinking I don't want to pursue a relationship when someone has a kid. So I politely told her that I'm not interested. Oh, got you, DJ Fruit Loops. Yeah, I'll be careful with the spiders. I'll inspect it and make sure it's not a venomous one. If it's harmless, I won't kill it. Getting back to that girl on Instagram, she's real pretty. She has green eyes, long black hair, but she doesn't have pictures of any of her kids on Instagram until she told me that she had a kid. And that surprised me, and I was like, I don't want to date a girl with baggage. So I told her thanks, but no thanks. So I still follow her. We'll still be friends because I don't want to hurt her feelings. Because we were talking for about over a week now. But on my criteria, I don't date girls with kids. I could barely take care of myself. I don't have to take care of two individuals. We don't get any snakes out here where I live. We get possums, some rats. We get some turtles. I've seen turtles out here. Oh, and skunks. I've seen skunks in my backyard. It reminds me of that cartoon, Pepe Le Pew. You guys ever watch cartoons? You know that one skunk that chases after girls? Pepe Le Pew. The way he used to just prance around looking for women.
Sospechará que uso su bolsa.
What else do we get?
Suegra, qué sorpresa su visita, ¿eh? Este es mi Old Spice Moisturized with shea butter.
Yeah, I've never seen a snake out here.
Increíblemente suave,
Only
suegra.
skunks, possums, rats, and turtles.
Y tu gata de baño también.
We're a catalyst to let people of all types of backgrounds be put in the communities that they serve.
Yeah, but everything's good. I'm in good health. It's the holidays, so I'm gonna relax and, spend time with family. Probably gonna go up north and visit some family members. But I hope all of you are doing good wherever you are, whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening. Be sure to eat your fruits and vegetables, get plenty of sleep, and keep grinding. Yeah, Thanksgiving is in a few days. I still haven't gone to the market and bought anything. Yeah, Thanksgiving. Well, you know how Thanksgiving families are? It's all lovey-dovey, pumpkin pie, stovetop, mashed potatoes. Meth? Oh, I don't do meth. The only thing I do is alcohol. Yeah, I don't do any of that hard stuff. I've seen people do it, and they offered me, but my gut feeling is like, hell no. I barely can drink. Imagine taking that stuff. Even then, you know, I shouldn't drink. But it's okay, you know. Life is short. You should have fun every once in a while. Don't live like a saint, because you'll bore yourself to death. Yeah. You don't want drugs around children. That's a no-no. You want to have them playing soccer and football. The youth should be in sports. I was in sports, that's why I never got into that drugs and alcohol. Well, the boozing didn't start till after I quit my job. Edible? I don't really take edibles. They give me anxiety. My cousin gave me one at his house and I ended up having a panic attack. I ended up, believe it or not, I pushed him out of the way and I locked myself in the car for about 3 hours until I sobered up and then I drove home. Right on. Yeah. If you have kids or nephews, nieces, get them into sports. There's baseball, there's soccer, there's football, boxing. Once you get your kid into sports, nothing could touch them. When I have my kid, I'm gonna get him into football and baseball. And if he's good enough, he could get an agent, get a big contract. Then the money starts flowing in. I'm still looking for that good Christian girl to be fruitful with. I want to have one boy and one girl, so that way it'd be evened out. Yeah. There's a YMCA about a 10-minute drive from where I am. My friend works there. He's a volunteer. Yeah. That's how real street beef should be. Especially with our youth. Don't use this. This will get you in prison or 6 feet under. Instead, use these. Use these fists of steel and duke it out in the rain. That's how street beefs should be settled. We need a public speaker, someone who's a big name, you know. I would use Mark Wahlberg because he's a good influence, has a somewhat clean record. To go out to these LA schools, especially East Los Angeles, and teach these young kids that gang violence is no good. Stick to your true meaning in life. Live for what you're meant to be. Don't group up with these people, because when you link up with people, that's all but trouble. Stay true to yourself, be solo, and live your true purpose in life. Don't link up with anybody, because in the end, you're just going to lose. You're either going to go to prison, or you might be pushing daisies. One or the other. Yeah. Go to the YMCA, be a volunteer. Help the kids in your area be a good citizen in society. Because we're at difficult times at the moment. Kids are being brought up by hip-hop music where they teach kids about gang banging and sleeping with girls. Music is the main problem with our youth. These kids look up to these hip-hop artists that praise, you know, shooting and sleeping with lots of girls. Change the music first. Once you change the music, kids got their earbuds on or headphones, they'll be listening to a different tune. They'll change their mindset. You don't gotta be a follower, be a leader. Look in the mirror and tell yourself you're not gonna be a follower. Yeah. I grew up in that era. I'm in my 30s. So I grew up with Tupac Shakur, Biggie Smalls. That was like real hip-hop artists. But I don't condone listening to that because Tupac also taught about hurting the police. The police are there to protect people. I know he represented a good part of himself, but he also said a lot of things that I think he shouldn't have. When I grew up, it was always East versus West Coast. It was Biggie being from New York and Tupac being from Los Angeles. But then I looked into it. Tupac was actually born in New York. He's actually a New Yorker who represented the West Coast. So that was interesting. But look where it led them. To a short-lived life. Yeah, they live freely and they express themselves. That didn't last very long. I'm still a fan of their music. Yeah. Tupac started off as an actor, then went into music. I was reading a little bit about him. Yeah. I've seen him in movies. I can't remember the names. I just remember some. He was a good actor. I really do admire his work in the few movies that he did. I've tried it, it's tough. I did a short film with a friend of mine, and he had everything. He had the big lights. There was a guy holding a mic over the actors. It's really intimidating as an actor, especially me with no experience. They give you the paperwork and you have to go over it with the other actor, and you got to remember your lines. I remember my first scene. The guy said action. Then the guy said his line. Then he looked at me and I totally forgot my line. Like my mind just went blank. And everybody, the whole film crew was just like looking at me like, hello, are you gonna say your line or are you fucking stupid? That was really embarrassing. Then the director said cut. And then he told me, he went up to me and he said, if you don't remember your lines, just improvise. I said, alright. So that's what I did. I knew then that I needed a lot of schooling. Can't even remember my own lines. I might have to pull a Marlon Brando and have someone hold cue cards. Alright, on DJ Fruit Loops. Yeah, I seen you in Joker's chat. That's cool, man. Joker's cool.
How much bargain detergent does it
Shout out to
take
Joker
clean
TV.
clothes
That
off?
guy's cool.
More?
He sometimes shows up
No,
and
not
shows
enough.
some love on my
More
stream.
liquid doesn't mean more clean. Switch to Tide and get 3 times the clean with less.
And I'll join his podcast when I can. Yeah, I'm cool with everyone. I know some people don't like me and that's fine. Not everyone's gonna like you. You just have to, you know, roll with the punches. I really want to network with some big streamers. So if they're ever in San Diego and I see they're live, you're gonna see me right there stream sniping. I know San Diego like the back of my hand, so if I see them in SD, I'll be there in a jiffy. I watched some of his streams when he was with Paul. I haven't watched recently. I watch a lot of streamers. I don't really get hooked onto one. I'll just, you know, flip through a bunch of them. I first started watching Ruben Soul. Ruben Soul is the reason I started watching live streams. And he talked about he wanted to get on a network. And I'm like, what network is he talking about? And then that's how I found out about the whole network of streamers. And that's how I discovered all these other streamers. And that's when I saw Paul's first prison stream, when he had the original cast with RV Andy, Burger, Salmon Andy. That was the first streams I saw of Paul. And it was good content, you know, I think it was good. His life is a mess right now? Yeah, life's tough. I don't know, that girl he's with looks kind of, she looks kind of wild. You got a girl like that, you know, she looks kind of unpredictable. Yeah, I actually streamed with Chicken Andy when he was in San Diego. I asked him to private the VOD because I got really drunk and I said a lot of things. And he did, respectfully he did, and that's why, you know, he's cool in my book. I met a lot of people. Stop Speeding. Who else? Sonic. Chop. Sneaker Chop. Justin Zero. Cheeto. I did have a beard. When I met Chicken Andy, I didn't have a beard. That was shaved. But on other streams, I let my beard grow, and I went back with a beard. But when I met Chicken Andy, he was still dating Alice, and Alice is sweet. She, you know, I introduced myself and I shook her hand, and she was really polite. Who else did I talk to? Oh, and then there was some stream snipers that showed up. Yeah, that was when I used to stream with Captain Content. Then things went south. When I streamed with Chicken Andy and Stop Speeding and Captain Content, that was like in 2 years ago, and Zach was involved. I don't know if you guys remember Zach. I'm sure there's a VOD out there, but I think Captain Content probably deleted or privated the VOD. And JJ, I streamed with JJ in San Diego. I still have the VOD, but I privated. when I first met him, JJ just looked at me for about a good minute, and I had my phone pointed at him, and we were just looking at each other. It was pretty funny. Hey, but JJ, shout out to him. He's trying to network. He's over there at the gym. I think he's gonna join Paul on that United States road trip. Hey, welcome, Mike Benedetto. Censoring your IRL searches. Yeah, YouTube kind of hid my channel for a while until I stopped being a degenerate. And I behaved and stopped acting the way I did, and thankfully they gave me a breath of life. I did also start a second channel. If you haven't already, follow SD Monstro #2. I have that just for uploading videos or clips. That's interesting. Yeah, some streamers that I watch, they'll hide it from my channel. Like if I want to watch Joker, I'll type it in the YouTube search and it won't come up. I have to put in his exact name, even though I'm subscribed. It won't even let me know that he's live. I have to like look for him. That's strange. Yeah, live streaming is a lot more fun than watching movies. I can't watch a movie anymore. Now, unless I'm with a girl, I go see a movie. But a lot of it's just sitting down for 2 hours. And if the movie sucks, you're just sitting there like a duck. I prefer watching live streams. It's like you're watching something that's in the moment, you know. We're here and it's now. And you could interact with people on your live stream. Atlanta, really? Yeah, I heard about it. Well, I saw the clip with Chicken Andy in Atlanta. That wasn't good. I really don't know too much about Atlanta to comment. I'll take your word for it. Hopefully times change and people can walk around at night. Baltimore and Detroit. Those are places that I want to visit. Like the East Coast. I want to do an East Coast trip and hit Baltimore, Detroit, Boston, Atlanta, and one shot it to New York. Just for the experience. Maybe stay a day. That's crazy, DJ Fruit Loops. I wonder how they would act if you walk around at night with this mask. They probably wouldn't ask questions. They'd probably just pull a weapon out. Yeah, that's sad. You could blame your local politicians for that. Not investing enough time and money into law enforcement. If a place gets that dangerous, you should have one cop car at each street.
Cascade Platinum Plus, I load this and get this. Dare to dish differently.
All the black ones. Rhode Island? Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about Rhode Island. I heard the seafood's really good. Yeah, I would want to visit Rhode Island. I'd like to spend like a few weeks up in the East Coast. During baseball season, it'd be cool to catch a game in each city. Go to Boston, see the Red Sox. Go to Baltimore, see the Orioles. Go to Detroit and see the Tigers. Then see the Braves in Atlanta. All that part would be cool. Oh, that's interesting, DJ Fruit Loops. I didn't know that. See, where I live, we're all mostly Mexican. So, everyone knows everyone. And we're all good people. So, if anything goes down, you know, it's just, we know how to handle the situation. I love my people. That's why I love where I live. Oh, that's interesting. All right, on DJ Fruit Loops. That's cool. Yeah, I play soccer on the weekends. And some of my teammates are African American. And they're my friends. You know, they're cool people. We crack jokes and say funny things. And we, in the end of the day, we shake hands and we know that, you know, we play once that whistle starts, we play together, and then when the whistle ends, we're still friends, you know. There's no judging anyone. Right on, that's cool. Yeah, it's important to know your surroundings. Always bring a good vibe in your community. Represent what's good. And just be respectful, you know? Don't be a douche. I know sometimes it can get hectic when you got a lot of people living in a house. But just embrace it, you know? Get together and do a workout. You can use someone else's body weight to do a workout. Do a push-up with someone on your back. That's a good workout right there. Or you could have someone on your shoulders and do squats. Right on. In that situation, just be a man and talk to him about it. Just say, hey, you know, let's talk about it. I've had situations like that myself. And you give them two options. One, we can talk about it like real men. Or two, we can go in the backyard and just, you know, give ourselves a good tussle. I've had that situation before. I had a friend who lived up the street. And he used to try to like think he's a know-it-all, and when I would say something or he would laugh at me, I'd say, hey, that's pretty funny, if you want we could take this outside. And he said, he looked at me, he was like, nah, I'm good. So one, you just have a conversation, or two, you just take it outside and duke it out like real men. No weapons, of course. Just, you know, fists. Fists of iron. Both happen? Yeah, well, don't you feel better after you fight? At my cousin's house, at his backyard, he used to have a set of 2 pairs of gloves. And he used to have the boxing masks that would cover, you know, part of your face. We used to go in the backyard and boom, boom. Me and my cousin, I would even fight my own cousin in the backyard. I used to give my cousin a few good licks. He would get me too sometimes, but I'm a lot bigger than him. He's like a smaller version of me. He looks just like me, like from the face and same skin color. He's just shorter. Yeah. You can get angry, but just don't be a menace. And I used to be that way in public. I'm real lucky that I never got run up or someone, you know, pulled a hand cannon on me, because I used to get wild out on these streets. And it doesn't matter what day it was. I would just drink tequila till my mind would just black out and I'd just start yelling. And it doesn't matter how big you were, I didn't care. I was just out looking for a fight. Just because I was angry at the world. You gotta learn how to control yourself. I think my lucky star is that I didn't end up in the hospital, or I put someone in the hospital. Because if you give someone a good punch and they fall and they hit their head on the concrete and they pass away, you'll go to prison for murder. Think about that. I don't get into those politics. I'm just to myself and I work on me. I'm out trying to find a good Christian girl to be fruitful with and have lots of babies. Extend my family name. That's what my future is. Yeah, I don't even follow that, to be honest. Even though soy mexicano, orgullo de ser mexicano. Hey, welcome Tessa. Good to see you. Right on, Mike. That's good that he helped you. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Your other person might be sick. Yeah. Whatever the issue is, try to resolve it with a conversation. The last thing you want is a fight. Then you call the police, and who knows how long the police it's gonna take for them to get there. Meanwhile, you're just mano a mano, fighting. Oh, he did? Yeah, that's, you can get a disease for someone spitting in your face. You hear these prison guards, they get spat on, and they get sick. There's a story on a female prisoner in Europe who, was escorting a prisoner, and the dude spat on her face and she ended up getting really sick. I don't know if she survived, or all I remember is that reading the article, she got really sick from that prisoner spitting in her face. Right on. Are you Canadian, Mike? We welcome Canadians. Mexico, right on. Yeah, if you have a medical condition and you need cannabis, I'm all for it. Being solo, you think a lot, you start to realize your true self and your true meaning in life. You know, it's okay to booze every once in a while, but just don't booze too much, because you're really just killing yourself.
No, go on.
I thank you, Mike. Yeah, we, Mexico, lindo y querido, they have problems too. Every person does. You just gotta have a good head on your shoulders, make the right decision, and watch good movies. Watching a good movie will get your your head in a good place. Yeah, there's a lot of people that confuse, you know, Mexico is their own people, and South America, they have their own. Yeah, they think that Mexico is all just, they all come from Mexico. They really don't acknowledge South America. That's something that they have to look into themselves. They need to take a history lesson. That, oh, he speaks Spanish, oh, he's from Mexico. No, there's other countries, you know, you have Chile, Argentina, Uruguay. There's so many countries that speak Spanish that people don't know of. They think, oh, you speak Spanish, oh, you're from Mexico. You have Honduras, Panama. There's so many Spanish speaking countries. Speaking of Mexico, they play tomorrow. That's why I'm wearing this jacket. They're playing against Honduras in Mexico City, so we need to win by 3 goals to advance in the Nations League. So send your good vibes to the Mexico national team. Yeah, Argentina. That's a place I want to visit. Their girls are pretty. I really like those Argentine women. They're tall, really pretty eyes, you know. They have a model figure. I wouldn't mind, you know, being fruitful with a woman from Argentina. And a lot of them want to live in the United States. It's something I should look into. That'd be cool. Yeah. There's a lot of people that want to learn English. You're recruiting? Right on, Fruit Loops. It would be cool if I married a girl like from Mexico or Argentina. Get her paperwork set up and then bring her to the US. And have 2-3 kids. 2 boys, 1 girl. That would truly be fulfilling for me. I met a few people from Argentina, and they were at the beach, and we just spoke briefly. And we played soccer on the beach. It was the Mexicans versus the Argentinians. Those guys are fast. You think Mexican soccer players are good? Argentina, you know, it's like the ball is stuck to their feet. When they run, it's like, it's impossible to get the ball away from them. Then when they shoot the ball, because I was playing goalkeeper, the ball moves. It's crazy. When we were playing at the beach, I remember I was goalie, and this guy kicked it. He was kind of far away, and the ball like made a crazy movement. Like, I was like, what the hell? Luckily, I stopped it because, you know, I have good reflexes. I was like, wow, they have a different style of play. A lot better than the Mexicans. Obviously, because Argentina, you know, they own Mexico in the soccer world. Every time we play Argentina, we lose, especially in the World Cup. They just, you know, they own us in that faction. I was lucky enough to see Lionel Messi play, Cambiaso, Tevez, Hernan Crespo. I saw him here in San Diego when they played Mexico in a friendly. It was 4-1. And that team was really good. They had Maxi Rodriguez. Argentina was just pounding on Mexico the whole game. Right on top of them. Like white on rice. It was worth it though. Even though we got our heads kicked in. Mexico, I still represent Mexico. If we cannot win one game the whole year, I'll still wear the red, white, and green. Mexican blood, American heart. I still have my American flag right over there. I never forget where I came from. My heritage though, my family is from Mexico. Thank you all for being here. I'm gonna end the stream. Be sure to eat your fruits and vegetables. Get plenty of sleep. El Monstro says, I'll see you soon.